everybody, Douglas Blair Roberts here, the Super Vader 400, and of course the brown skin human, come back at you with another type of video game commentary review, and this time this is the intro portion to various Street Fighter, the second intro portion to various Street Fighter video commentary reviews. The intro for each review will, for the most part, will be the same, but the outro will be different. I know in a previous video, my Street Fighter 4 videos, I used a different intro, but I decided to remake this intro for these two brand new spanking Street Fighter Alpha 3 reviews I just recorded. You'll see this intro right here. You'll see my stereotypical usual intro where I talk off camera, then make my way onto, make my grand entrance. Then you'll see the Street Fighter Alpha 3 or whatever Street Fighter game I'm playing. You'll see their intro. Then you'll see my live action video game commentary with my second computer monitor on the floor and my webcam pointed at the television over here to your right, to your left. So with that being said, let's get started right now. It doesn't matter what you think of this video, because this is my world and we can do whatever we want if we put our minds to it. Hey everybody, it's time for my second Street Fighter Alpha 3 review. I told you last time I would do a playthrough with one of my all-time favorite characters to play as in the game, and that of course was Cody. As you can see here, I'm playing a Cody tournament ladder, and I'm fighting my his first rival character, which is Birdie. When I did my first Street Fighter Alpha 3, I forgot to record the intro. Since I recorded the intro and didn't want any gameplay time to go to use, I decided to not only record the intro but add another playthrough to it. So with that being said, let's get started right now. like I said, Street Fighter Alpha 3 is widely considered to be one of the greatest fighting games and one of the greatest Street Fighter games of all time. And I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. This video game, gameplay wise, in my opinion, is better than a lot of the fighting games and the Street Fighter games that were released a decade later. This game is the ultimate fighting game, is the ultimate 2D fighting game. Great graphics that still hold up today. It's not until you see the updated cutscenes and graphics of today where this game starts to show its age. This game's cutscenes consist of storyboards mixed with gameplay footage, which is a huge upgrade from the previous two games. This game sports the largest roster in Street Fighter history. It has every character that was introduced um, just about every character introduced from Street Fighter 1 through Turbo and Final Fight. The characters in this game are Ryu, Ken, Guy, Cody, Dan, Fei Long, DJ, Sagat, Aiden, Rose, Chun-Li, Cammy, Charlie, who else? Dalsine, Honda, Zangief, Vega, Bison, Balrog, Sakura from Rival Schools, Karen, Birdie, Saddam, Rulinto from the Final Fight series, and of course, Julie and Junie, the Bison dolls, Armika, female wrestler who idolizes Zangief, Karen, one of the weakest and worst characters in Street Fighter in my opinion. She's in this game, and of course, Akuma and Guile as a hidden character. I think the upgraded forms of Bison, True Bison, and Akuma with Shin Akuma first appeared in this game right here. This game is also noted for what you see for the fighting gameplay based styles. You have three. There's Aism, my best style, then Xism, another hard complex style, followed by Sism. This will be later replicated by the King of Fighters series, but this was revolutionary when this was introduced. Yeah. The only, like I've said plenty of times, the only thing I do not like about this video game is that all the cool, dramatic rivalry battles and cool character storylines. There's no one story mode linking every story mode to one gigantic picture, which makes the storyline kind of confusing. That, and they made so many versions of this game. They made Street Fighter Alpha, then they made Street Fighter Alpha 2, which reckons the events of Alpha. Then you have this to follow up the Street Fighter Alpha, where they continuously reckon Charlie's death. So yeah, that's the only problem I had. Other things I liked about this game was the cool rivalry dramatic battle. You faced a series of you face 4 computer controlled opponents before you fight your rival character. The character you pick actually fought in the actual storyline of the game. Then you fight your second rival character before you face the main antagonist, Bison. Then you see what that guy did after or during the tournament, which is usually his or her endings. I like all the endings with Ryu's, Dan who had the most hilarious, Ryu who had the most heroic, Guy and Cody and Sagat and Aiden's endings followed by Rose are my all-time favorites. Endings. Like I said, the endings feature cutscenes mixed features storyboard cutscenes mixed with gameplay footage. As you can see, another thing, I love the visuals and graphics. They're drawn in 2000s. You know, this game was in the 90s, 2000s anime style of graphics. The storyline of this game focuses on Ryu's multiple focus on once again a tournament, a world martial arts tournament held by Shadowloo. Multiple characters have their own reasons for entering the tournament, but the storyline mostly revolves around Ryu. The story mostly revolves around Ryu with other characters like Guy, Cody, Ken, Sagat, Chun-Li, and Rose having big roles in this story. Right, this game focuses on Ryu's rivalries with Sagat, Akuma in his first encounter, and defeat of the character Bison. Cody, one of my favorite storylines from the game. This is in this game he was framed by the Mad Gear Gang, framed and put in jail for his supposed crimes, but breaks out of jail to fight crime and inadvertently helps Guy take down Shadowloo's base. Dan, who had the most hilarious story, after defeating Sagat, wants to spread his Sakio style over the world, so he opens a dojo and enters the tournament to prove the legitimacy of this dojo. Sagat and his ending, which corresponds with Ryu's ending, he and Ken help Ryu overcome his brainwashing and Ryu destroys and beats Bison for the very first time and drives him off. And Guile, in his storyline, this is his first chronological appearance in the storyline of Street Fighter, where he looks for his best friend, Charlie. Charlie, when he dies, swears vengeance upon Bison for what he did, setting up his Street Fighter 2 based storyline. Other modes you have arcade mode, which I'm playing right now, regular arcade tournament mode. Then you have a versus, quote unquote versus mode. You have a quote unquote versus mode. You have a quote unquote versus mode. Then you have a survival mode. You can pick up to 10 to 50 people to fight, and it's test your endurance. I usually play on 10 and 20 because it's the easiest and most exciting. Then you can also do final battle mode, where instead of playing through the long arcade tournament ladder, you can just fight Bison in the final battle and see the character's awesome ending. Only thing this game is missing is a theater mode to relive these awesome endings without playing through the game over and over again, like in Mortal Kombat 4, which was released around this time. Then, of course, the final mode, hardest mode, is World Tour mode, where you go around the world fighting people, leveling up, and performing different challenges and missions within your fights. And in this, you unlock characters and other stuff. I'm trying to unlock Guile, and I'm still stuck on this mode right here. Game for the most part is I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's far from hard until you get to the boss characters, especially Bison, who cheats in this video game. You get unlimited continues. However, if you select a different person, a new storyline will start. So yeah. yeah, this was my review of Street Fighter. This was my review of Street Fighter Alpha 3. My second review of Street Fighter Alpha 3 with the Cody playthrough. I don't feel like playing anymore to see Cody's awesome ending. I may do a playthrough sometime in the future with that awesome ending, but right now I'm gonna call it quits. So yeah, turn the video off now if you want to hear the rest of the music.